It's Valentine's Day, and Bree is getting ready to go out for the night. We're gonna go to Vanderpump here in the Las Vegas Strip, really nice restaurant. So while I'm waiting for her to get ready, I'm like, I'm gonna make a video of an interesting story that happened to me. Well, it was something with a client this morning. Let me see if is there a light out here? We just moved into our new home, and I forget where all the lights are. So earlier, this is a very, very funny story. You guys are gonna love this. So I recently, one of my team members was working with one of our clients who went through the Money Magnetism Program and our whole entire process and our system. Well, I wanna turn on these lights, so I'm about to turn on, you guys ever see those little hanging lights that they have? I hope I don't shock myself. There's a little bit of water on this. Pray for me, guys. Hold on. Give me a second. 1, 2, please don't electrocute. 3. If I die on camera, nobody will ever see this video. Oh my God, I didn't electrocute myself. Doesn't it look so cool? So anyways, this client had amazing results going through our programs, as clients do. But this time it was a very interesting story because, well, let me explain to you what happened. So in July of 2023, this client's husband signed up to go through doing the sessions and working with our team and helping them break through. So for those of you who don't know, we work with 6- and 7-figure business owners and sales professionals to help them break through to have more success, make more money, have more freedom, all that good stuff. So this gentleman signed up and he just never did his, oh my God, the seat is so wet. He never did his sessions. So a year goes by and he had access to our Money Magnetism Program, to our group calls, all these different things. Year goes by and he goes, look, I never used the program. Can I get a refund? We go, look, there's no refunds because how do we know you didn't use the program? You showed up to, if you showed up to the group calls, you could have watched recordings. Like, I don't know what you're using. So he said, okay. So apparently his wife wanted to do the session. So he said, sure, we'll just do the sessions. She can do them instead and go through the process. Well, guess what happened? I just did a Zoom call with her. By the way, I've never met this woman. She worked with somebody on my team. And she said in the matter of 2 months, she did in 2 months what she used to do in 6 months. So she's in financial services. She has a couple of other businesses. So essentially she 3x'd her revenue, her income in her business within 2 months of going through this process. And let me explain to you what she did, okay? So here's the thing, guys. At the end of the day, everything works. Hypnosis, coaching, therapy, a lot of different modalities work, okay? But really what it comes down to is whether or not you truly are willing to do the work. Because often when people go through programs, they leave it up to the program to cause the transformation. They leave it up to the tool to build the house. But at the end of the day, if you're not willing to put in the work, if you're not willing to do what's required, you're not willing to put the foundation in and put up the studs and everything, the house will never get built. And you can sit there and complain about the tools and, oh man, the tool should build the house for me. No, you have to be willing to do the work. But one thing I want to share with you that she did was really powerful. Number one, she listened to a nightly sleep hypnosis that we give our clients that programmed her subconscious mind. Matter of fact, she said that she wasn't able to listen to it while she was sleeping. It was keeping her up. So she said every morning I'd wake up and right when I was in that, sleep kind of awake state, I would turn on, it's called the Money Magnetism Sleep Hypnosis, and I'd listen to it every single day. The other key thing that she did, and this is how you're going to apply this to your life, is we will do a customized hypnosis recording. So, what is your vision for the life that you want to create? And we put that in a customized hypnosis recording, and then you listen to it day after day after day. And what ended up happening, what caused her to have this much success, is she quantum leaped. Again, she didn't go, okay, 5%, 10%, little by little. It was tripling her income within 2 months. And here's what quantum leaping is. Quantum leaping is not stepping to the next step and the next step. No, it is taking a massive leap to that next level. And what happens is when you use the power of your subconscious mind and you do it consistently, you're listening to your audios, you're doing your affirmations, whatever your routine is. And not only are you listening to it passively, you're actively listening to it. You're feeling it. You're allowing the suggestions to sink in. You're allowing your vibration to increase, your frequency to increase. Hold on, so that you can actually, babe, you almost ready? Okay. It's okay if you're not. I'm just making YouTube videos. So one of the things she said is she listened to it consistently, but more importantly, when she listened to it, she felt it, right? She felt it as if it was actually happening. She allowed herself to experience the joy, the sense of accomplishment, the confidence that she got, all that. And again, it increased her results tremendously. Now, another thing that she did, this is really important, is when you are going to, if you want to get to somewhere faster, if you want to create success in a rapid pace, it's not necessarily about adding more to what you do. It's actually subtracting a lot of the things that are going on. So let me explain. Let's say you hire a business coach, right? The business coach comes to you and says, hey, I need you to do this, and this. That's actually should be the second thing that you do. The first thing that a good coach will do is figure out, hey, what are you wasting time on? I don't want to add more to what you're already doing if you're maxed out on your capacity. So where are you wasting time? Where are there energy leaks? Where are there time leaks? And let's remove things first. Because when you remove the junk, the literal and physical, when you remove the junk, that allows you to open up energetically to being able to do more, to receive more. So we always go through, you have to get rid of the junk that's in your mind. So again, if you go to a hypnotist and they're just like, okay, let me just give you this hypnosis to manifest more without removing the junk that's there, yes, you can still get results. It's just going to take you longer, right? So imagine if you had a backpack filled with boulders. Well, if you're going on a 5-mile hike, it's going to take you a lot longer than if you just take the backpack off. So when you go into your subconscious mind, and I've heard other people say you don't have to heal from your past in order to create a new future. It's true, but here's the problem. Number one, you're going to take all your traumas with you into your new future. And if you start to have more money, get more attention, start having more success, and you haven't healed your traumas, success, money, attention, these accolades, different things, that is a source of energy. And if you haven't healed from your past traumas, your things that you go through, that will amplify your traumas. That will amplify the things that you have, what we would call your shadow, right? What you have that's unhealed, that's unresolved. This is why often you see when people get a lot of money, they become major assholes. Well, that person was an asshole when they're broke. Now they just have all this extra energy, which amplifies that part of them, right? So it's important that we all go through and we clear ourselves of our subconscious, of the past failures, the traumas, the breakups, all the things that we all go through so that we can quickly get to that next level. Now, what was interesting is, and this is the last part I'll share here, which is really important. Babe, you almost ready? Yeah. Oh, look at Bree. Hold on. Let's see this. Look at this. Styling and profiling. Hold on. Come in here. Get closer. There we go.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. So towards the end of our, and again, this is my first time meeting this woman, so we're just doing a little testimonial Zoom, and her husband jumps on, the gentleman who originally signed up to go through our sessions. And he had told me, he said, I knew this guy who got hypnotized and his business exploded. And he was going around telling everybody, yeah, I got hypnotized and, my business took off and this and this and that. Well, he said, however long after, I don't know how long it was, but the guy's business, he said his business fell apart and imploded and he went a little crazy. He said, I don't think it was because of the hypnosis. I think that he lost this success and it was really hard for him to pull himself out. And I said, yeah, here's what happens. Often, again, when you go to higher levels of success, we call it new levels, new devils. So when you hit this next level, there's all these responsibilities, these challenges, these problems that you did not foresee, that you now have to go through, that you now have to deal with. And if you are not consistently working on yourself, consistently leveling up, you can deal with challenges at a higher level. So this is why consistent self-reflection, consistent work on yourself, affirmations, clearing things, getting coached, getting, consistently working on our personal development is so, so important. So look, guys, we're going to get headed out to dinner. If this resonates with you at all, and you're a 6 or 7 figure business owner or a sales professional, you're like, Dom, I need to clear out my blocks and I'm ready to go to that next level, right? You want to triple your revenue within months. Now, does that happen to everybody? Not necessarily, but I will tell you the people that do the work always get results. Maybe it's 2 times, maybe it's 3 times, maybe it's 5 times, maybe it's 10x. I've seen people 10x their income, even more than that, literally in a year. So if that's you, there's going to be a link down in the description for you to book a free assessment with one of my certified hypnotherapists. We're going to assess your situation and see, okay, what do we need to do to help you break through to that next level? Now, if you're somebody like me, you're like, Dom, I would really love to learn how to do this for people, how to do this for myself, how to do this as a business, how to do this for my team. There's going to be a free hypnosis training down in the description that will also teach you some self-hypnosis techniques that you can use for yourself to help you create success, and you can also use to help others create success. All right, guys, so go down, book your free assessment, hit the like button, subscribe. See you in the next video.